And I explained to them because you tend to come back with the same people again and again from other lifetimes. Either because you like to be with them or because there's karma to be repaid. And you make a contract, let's go back and do it again. Because when you're on the spirit side between lives, you've just left the life, just died from that life. You go before a board or a council, and they do what's called a life review. And there's nobody sitting up there on a throne that's going to judge you and throw you into hell. There isn't any hell anyway. But you judge yourself. There's no harsher judge than you yourself. This is part of the life review. They looked at the life review and they said, well, okay, you learned this lesson. You did pretty good here. Now you're going to have to go back. This one part you didn't get right. You're going to have to take that class over again because it's just a school anyway. So you're the one that makes the decision, and you talk to the other souls you've just left the other life with. You know, we didn't do such a good job last time, did we? Let's go back and do it again. This time you be the husband and I'll be the wife. Or you be the mother and I'll be the child. You can switch roles around any way you want. And it happens all the time. So you make a contract with them. Okay, this time this is what we're going to do. So you come back again and again with the same people. I've had people, when they die and leave the life, they're out of the body, and they look back and they'll say, it was just a play. I see all the actors on stage playing their parts. I see the actors in the wings getting ready to come on and play their parts. It was just a play. But when I was in it, it was so serious. But now that I'm out of it, it's like a blink of an eye. We get caught up in the illusion that it's real. You are the actor, producer, and director in your own play. You're also the script writer. But the script is being written as it goes along. This is why you can change the script anytime you want. This is just your play, your illusion that you are in the middle of right now. That's why you can change anything in your life, because you're the script writer. Now, when these people on the other side are getting ready to play their roles, this is the role I'm going to play when we come in. The person that gives you the most problems in this lifetime, the one you can't stand, that's your enemy, that person may have been your best friend on the other side before you came into the body. And they'll say, okay, this time I want to play the villain. I think that would be a good part to play. And so you agree to that. And they come down and play the bad guy in your life, because it's all set up to teach you lessons. You design the whole scenario, the whole play. And they're going to be the bad guy. And then after they die, you're on the other side, they'll say, I was a pretty good bad guy, wasn't I? I played my part real good. Did you learn anything from it? This might help you to look at these things a little differently. It's just a play. So that's why I want the cast of characters, because you do come back again and again with the same people. If you don't get it right the birth time, you've got to come back and do it again. Same people, same circumstances, only next time it'll even be harder. And I tell the client, they'll say, well, I don't want anything to do with that person again. I want them out of my life. Then you better work it out now, or you're going to have to do it again. That's the law of karma. That's the wheel of karma. So anyway, I want the cast of characters. I want the first names, because sometimes when the person is in the past life, they'll see somebody. And they'll say, I know who that is. That's so-and-so. And if I don't have a name in a relationship, I don't know who they're talking about. So I want to write down the first name and the relationship. There is more karma involving husbands, wives, and children than any other relationship. You can see why, because it's closer. There is karma with parents, but usually by the time you're married or you're in college, you've left home, that karma is over. Unless you're still living in your parents' home, or they're living in your house, and you have daily contact with them, and a lot of times a lot of friction, then that means you have still not worked out the last piece of karma. But as a rule, when you leave home, the karma with the parents is gone.